Having this scholarship has boosted my trust in my abilities. Others believe in me. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am ambitious.
My mentor is another person who is always there for me, who believes in me. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am encouraged.
Now I am a butterfly.
Growing up in the Bronx, I never knew all the opportunities available to me. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am enriched.
Now I am a butterfly.
My parents came to this country so I could have a better life, and I am making them proud. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am brave.
It's so amazing that someone has invested in my education, and I hope I can one day do that for more kids. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am paying it forward.
I will be the first in my family to go to college. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am a legacy.
I've created a clear vision for what I want to do in my future. I have student-sponsored partners. Now I am ready.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Ricardo Watson, one of the first SSP alumni to join our board of directors. My life was forever changed because I had SSP. Now I am a butterfly. As a young child, growing up in the South Bronx, my life was incredibly hard. My father was hooked on drugs and not present. I was basically raised in a single-parent household, which is a typical circumstance for many of our SSP students. 80% of our graduates are raised in a single or no-parent household at all. To compound matters, my family was a victim of a fire that resulted in my childhood home burning down. We were forced to move into a homeless shelter on 143rd Street in Harlem. You can say the odds were really stacked against me. Eventually, we moved to the Mont Haven Projects, a neighborhood plagued by drugs and violence. What an upgrade. I was surrounded by chaos, so it's no surprise that I was struggling in middle school. My grades were extremely low. Literally, young Ricky was cruising along with 60s as the emotional weight was wearing down on me. My mother really gave all she had. But with my family having immigrated from Jamaica, she had limited knowledge or awareness of the US school system. Let's just call it, the future didn't look very promising for young Ricardo. But then, something changed. I was given the chance to be a part of SSP. I was placed at Cardinal Hayes High School. That opportunity became a turning point in my life. I want to be really honest. I was not an overnight academic success story. I still stumbled. I failed 2 classes my freshman year. Summer school is really hot at Cardinal Hayes. I was adjusting to everything. The discipline and the academics of Hayes were extremely demanding. But for the first time, I had people around me who believed in me, that I can do more than just survive. People who had the knowledge and the background to help me. Through SSP, I met my sponsors, Joe and Teresa Stephen. And let me tell you, their support changed my life. They weren't just writing checks. They were showing up, guiding and encouraging me, and introducing me to a life that existed outside of the projects. Like that hockey is actually fun in person. Or how to use chopsticks. They even helped me navigate some of the really challenging decisions of my youth. Like when it came to university and choosing between walking on at the University of Miami, I was really destined for the NFL. Or an academic scholarship to Wesleyan University. I know it seems like a no-brainer, but trust me, it wasn't that simple. Joe and Teresa walked me through it. They helped me to think long-term, and ultimately, yes, I did choose Wesleyan. Don't want to scare anybody. That was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Joe was so caring and thoughtful that as he moved back to Canada, he introduced me to Joe Nugent, who he worked with at Morgan Stanley, and who has helped me tremendously with my continued growth and development. His wife, Donna, and he are here tonight, and I am so thankful that you're part of my life. After graduating Wesleyan with a degree in economics, I began my career at Credit Suisse, which allowed me to live in Zurich and London over an 8-year span. Yeah, the boy from the Bronx. I am currently a managing director at JPMorganChase. And late last year, I was appointed the Chief Risk Officer for our small business banking unit, managing billions of the firm's capital. This is a dream career. But more importantly, I have a wonderful wife. She is here tonight, and we have 2 young boys, RJ, 10, and Caleb, 7, who are not here tonight, of course. But honestly, RJ and Caleb will not have to face the same obstacles I did. They will know what it is like to have a father that is a friend, not just a title. And while I am proud of where I am today, I will never forget where I started. People often say, Ricardo, you're a smart kid, you would have figured it out. I say no, I would not have. Ultimately, I am here because of SSP. Without the program, I would not be standing here tonight. SSP, my high school, and the Stevens didn't just help me change my circumstances. They helped me change the direction of my life. And to those of you in the room tonight, your generosity makes this possible. Your support doesn't just change lives, it saves them. I am living proof of that. So please, continue to support SSP. Believe in the next student like someone believed in me. Because that belief can truly change everything. And I leave you with this. To whom much is given, much is expected. Thank you.